Good evening all and welcome to another video on All Hail the Ale. Tonight we're going for another beer from the Titanic Brewery Pub in a Box. Which one? It's another dark one. It is this one. It is the Cappuccino Stout. And Cappuccino Stout weighs in at 4.5% ABV and it's described as being coffee, roasted and black. And on the back of the bottle it says it's based on our stout. This beer takes the skill of the barista and adds milky coffee flavour. Try a topping with chocolate sprinkles. I'm going to leave the chocolate sprinkles off, I must say, for two reasons. Number one, I don't have any. Number two, I like my beer to be beer. I'm not going to add things like chocolate and sprinkles. You might want to. That's fine by me. Go ahead, try it. Let me know what you think. But I'm going to stick to the beer on its own. And it goes on to say, with strong coffee aromas and flavours, this cappuccino stout delivers a smooth, roasted and sweet taste to savour. Why choose coffee after a meal when you can have a cappuccino stout? And why the hell not? Let's be honest, I've not long since finished a nice roast beef dinner and salted caramel custard slice for my dessert. So I'm going to have a coffee to finish. The visuals of this beer, it says it's black. The aromas are coffee, molasses and nutty, and the taste is said to be coffee, roasted and chocolate. You've got 4 out of 5 listed as the bitterness and 3.5 out of 5 for the sweetness. And your individual malts are Maris Otter, Pearl, wheat and roasted barley, and your hops are Goldings, Northdown and Celia. So very similar to the stout indeed. So yeah, let's get it open and enjoy. And because it's a smaller bottle, we're going to pour into a smaller glass. We're going for the Stoke Beer Festival glass from the 37th Beer Festival. Yeah, the one I went to in 2017. It was lovely. Anyway, the pour is... It is dark. Now, I'm going to be honest. I have chilled this one after yesterday's experience with the regular stout, and knowing from the bottle that this one is based on the regular stout, because I suspect I might get better flavours, a different experience, who knows. Anyway, that's your beer in a glass. It is a jet black stout. I've poured it very carefully so not to get a huge head on it. We've got about a half finger of tan head. It's pretty consistent, and there's bugger all light coming through that. At the very extreme edges of the glass, you've got a little bit of that sort of mahogany colour coming through. But otherwise, it's jet black. Can't see a thing through it. Let's have a whiff. Ooh, coffee. And it's a big, strong, milky coffee with chocolate. It's delicious. It's like a tiramisu in a glass. Lovely. Big coffee, big chocolate, nice roasted malts, that kind of slightly boozy aroma that's sort of slightly stronger than the 4.5% would suggest it is. Smells good, looks good. Does it taste good? Let's find out. Cheers. Yes, it does. There's coffee straight away. A little bit of chocolate. And the malt. The malt is there, but it's very much playing second fiddle to the coffee and the chocolate in this one. The body isn't quite as heavy, I don't think, as the regular stout from the Titanic line. But that's not necessarily a terrible thing. It's just personal preference. I prefer them a bit heavier. This one's a little bit on the lighter side, so if you prefer them a little bit more genteel, a little bit easier on the old waistline and the stomach, then perhaps the cappuccino stout would be for you. Like I say, big coffee, bit of chocolate, a little bit of the roasted malt, not in a huge way, on a medium body, and that finish. It is like a coffee at the end. You've just got that bitterness of coffee coming through, and it's quite pleasant. You know, it is cappuccino throughout, no questions. And it's very easily drinking. Like I say, the aroma did imply that there was going to be a big boozy hit. There's not. There's really not. It's so easily drunk that you could be forgiven for thinking that it's even lower than the 4.5% ABV that it is. The finish is nice. Like I say, cappuccino all the way through. Nice bit of coffee, little bit of chocolate sort of riding just behind on the tongue, just to give a little bit of that experience. And there is a creaminess there. I'd like a little more of that though, personally, just to really kind of emphasise the fact that you've got a really nice sort of sweet cappuccino in here. I like. So, Cappuccino Stout from Titanic Brewery. Would I buy you again? Yeah, I would. I would buy you again. You've got things that I like. You've got coffee, you've got chocolate, you've got roasted malt. Less of the roasted malt, mind, as I've said, in a lighter, more palatable stout for those who don't like them, particularly heavy. Would I rush out and buy you again? Yeah, I would. I would rush out and buy it again because, again, the flavours are nice. It's a palatable body. It's one that I could sit and enjoy quite a few of and not feel full, bloated, or, excuse me, otherwise incapacitated by the sheer volume of dark goodness that I've drunk. Is it perfect? Is there anything I'd change? I would change a couple of things. I would add a little bit of vanilla just to give a sweetness and or even some lactose. There's no lactose mentioned. No lactose mentioned. To give it kind of a little bit of that kind of milky boost, and just to give a little bit of extra unctuousness to an otherwise very tasty stout. I personally would like a little more body on it, but I'm not going to knock it for that, because like I say, I want sometimes a stout that's not too heavy, and there's not too many of those around with lots of flavour in, and this one's got lots of flavour in, so I'm not going to sort of negatively sort of knock it in that way. So, whilst everything would change, it's still a very tasty stout. So on that note, I'm going to give Cappuccino Stout from Titanic Brewery 4.25 out of 5 on the old Untapped score sheet, which is very nice indeed. So ladies and gents, boys and girls, by this point in the video, if you've watched more than one of mine, you know exactly what we're going to say now. Down the bottom there are some buttons. There's a like, comment, dislike and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. If you've tried this lovely stout, let me know in the comments section below. I'd love to hear your experiences and what you thought. Would you buy it again? Would you rush out and buy it again? Is there another cappuccino stout that you think is equally as good that I should try? Anyway, I'm waffling. I'm going to drink the rest of this lovely beer, and I will see you again soon. Ciao for now. Bye.